The fourth and final event for the women: Scott Russell, Carol Angela Orchard, Karen Larson at the Winnipeg Arena. Zeena McLaughlin, the floor exercise.
Oh, nice opening line. Whip through to immediate double pike. Lovely. 2.5 punch front, very precise. The judges want to make sure that all rotation is complete before she touches down. And she is right on.
The 17-year-old Australian national champion, very much in contention for a medal here. Kristen Maloney of the United States led after 3 rotations.
And what a boost that would be for her heading into Commonwealth Games. Elegant, flexible. This is her 3rd, but she has another tumbling line planned as well. A lot of athletes internationally, oh, gorgeous jumps, are doing jumps like that, pushing for 4 tumbling lines. The judges are really going to like this routine, Scott. If she can tie down that last line, she's got everything in it for a great score. Excellent double twist in the 4th and final line. Breathtaking routine.
There is the leader of the Australian women's team, 17-year-old Zeena McLaughlin of Victoria, Australia.
A tough line to do at any time, especially in the 4th line. When you're tired, triple twist, cranks it right around. She completes the number of rotations that's required for a great score.
Brooke Walker, her teammate, in behind. 9-6 is the score for Zeena on the floor exercise, so that will stand her in very good stead in the all-around competition. Lise Leveille of Canada now to the beam.
We started the show by talking about it was wonderful for Canada to start on floor, get their confidence up. It's tough to finish on balance beam. This is definitely Lise's best event. That is why Team Canada has selected her to go up first. Back handspring layout, fighting. If the team can get a good start, if she can nail this routine, it's going to build the confidence for the rest of the competitors. And that's exactly what Canada has to start doing on this event. Aggressive, determined, and focused. Punch front, right into the jump. If she can connect them, it's extra bonus points.
She has all the credentials. Won the beam event at the 1997 Junior Pacific Alliance meet in Colorado Springs.
A lot of confidence right now. She's been practicing this role for 2 weeks at the national team training camp. Going up first, it's a big responsibility, and she's handling it beautifully. She's going to feel for the end of the beam to make sure she has enough distance for the dismount. Round off, double back. That is a great start for Canada.
There is Canada's Lise Leveille. Hails from North Vancouver, British Columbia.
The main point of this routine is she was solid and stayed on. There'll be a couple of deductions here and there, but psychologically, it's a great start. The rest of the competitors are going to follow.
Veronique, LeClerc, Katie Rowland in there to congratulate Lise Leveille. 9.225 on the beam. Kristen Maloney of the United States led after 3 rotations in the all-around event. Zeena McLaughlin was outstanding in her final apparatus.
And Maloney starts it big right here. Huge Shaposhnikova. She has tremendous ability to really work the rhythm of the rails. It's a flexible rail that if you work the timing just right, you get big swing into tricks just like that. Her routine is well balanced, strong mount, big tricks in the middle, and a huge dismount. Winding up, full twisting double layout. USA will really be pleased with that.
1997 USA Gymnastics Athlete of the Year in terms of women's competition. A 9.7 for Kristen Maloney on the uneven bars, and that should solve the way for her, the all-around championship. There's the American team coach, Donna Strauss. Veronique LeClerc of Canada now goes to the beam.
And a precarious position to be in. Veronique is last up for Team Canada, and this is not her favorite event. But if she approaches it like she does on vaulting, pure power, pure confidence, she's got a shot at it. Scott, she also knows that all of her Canadian teammates have stayed on. That's a lot of pressure for her. Back handspring, layout, layout. Ooh, one of the best she's done in competition. She works extremely hard on this event, but it is so tough to stay on in competition. I think she'd prefer to counter vault twice instead of going to balance beam, but look at her fighting every step of the way.
Canada will be in tough to catch a medal here.
Good combination, split jump through to back handspring chest roll. The Canadian coaches have been working so hard. They come from a strong club-based system, working with the national coach to put together a program that's going to allow these athletes to hit under pressure. One big dismount, round up double pike. That is her best performance in competition on balance beam.
Lise Leveille and Debbie Vidmar applauding that effort by Veronique LeClerc. There's her coach, Michel Chiron.
And the celebration is based on the fact that every Canadian stayed on beam. They hit on the toughest event of all. Very important heading into Commonwealth Games. There will be some execution errors, so the score may not be high, but psychologically, they're on the rise. Watch this. Huge dismount. Double pike. Keeps the leg straight all the way around. Tough to do. Makes it look easy.
So there is indeed cause for celebration on the part of Canada as Veronique LeClerc scores a 9.125 on the beam. The final apparatus for Canada in these Pacific Alliance Championships. And the team gold medal is going to go to the United States, led by Kristen Maloney, Sierra Sapinar, Vanessa Atler. Elise Ray is in there as well. Recall that the United States won the '96 Olympic gold medal. They're on the rise again. The final results look like this. The U.S. with a rock-solid effort to outdistance Australia and China. Canada winds up fourth ahead of Japan. Kristen Maloney is the all-around champion, just ahead of Australia's Zeena McLaughlin. Sierra Sapinar is third. The top Canadian, Lise Leveille, who's with Karen Larson.
Scott, I'm with the top Canadian, Lise Leveille. Lise, a great performance for you today. What went right?
Oh, most events were pretty good for me. I was really happy because I stuck them, and I stuck them really well. So I'm really happy that I had a consistent meet on all 4 events.
I think the biggest smile I saw from you was at the end of your beam routine. Tell me about the beam routine.
Yeah, I was a little nervous for beam because beams, well, it's a longer event and there's no music like floor. And so after I stuck beam, I was really happy to get that one done, and the whole competition was done, and I was glad that I did well. So,
well, congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you.
All right, thanks very much, Karen. Well, they didn't win the meet, nor were they expected to, but the Canadian women have to be awfully encouraged by their performance here today.
I know I'm very encouraged. The fact that our 4 Canadian women can go out there and hit beam 4 for 4 in the last event when all the pressure's on, that's a huge sign heading into Commonwealth Games.
An ominous sign, though, as the Commonwealth Games approach in Kuala Lumpur in just 2 months' time, and that is the Canadians have to be aware of the Australians, a team obviously on the rise.
Definitely. This is a team on fire right now. Everyone is so impressed with their development. And if our men have a chance to retain the gold medal at Commonwealth Games, they've got to get down to business now. Get the job done now.
Coming to the Pacific Alliance Championships here in Winnipeg, it was a given that the Chinese had lots of depth, but I knew that you were obviously impressed by the performance of the Americans.
Absolutely. The men and the women. The men didn't win. We expected them to, but you can see the potential. The future is very bright for that team. And the women, talk about guts and glory. They had some injuries. They push ahead. Keep your eye on this team heading to Sydney 2000.
We'll see all kinds of the Americans in the individual event finals, which is next for us. Next week, meet Angela Orchard. I'm Scott Russell. Thanks for watching. Now let's send you to Skydome, the Jays, and the Yankees.